So I learned how to make this dish. Actually, Ben-chan taught me. We both felt like fools. I mean, like fools for not having figured this out earlier. It's just sweet potato mash, something him and I make on an alarmingly frequent basis. And you know, I would sometimes boil it and then mash it. I would sometimes steam it and then mash it. But what never occurred to either of us was actually just to steam it in the microwave. Once we figured out how to make this in the microwave, we were deeply upset. It was like, why haven't I been doing this? So I'm gonna teach you how. And then hopefully you will learn from our mistakes. 2 yams, and this is gonna be really simple. We're gonna make really small cubes. So basically you can either make large fries and then chop them into cubes, or you can do this other circle radial method that's a little bit safer. I'm gonna show you how to do that one. So I'm gonna get a bowl, a large microwave safe bowl, in this case glass. Going to peel these off first. And I highly recommend you don't leave the skin on, in case you're thinking about that skin on mashed potato thing. It doesn't taste so good with these. Got those peeled. Let's take the ends off. We're just gonna make cuts across like this and then stack those kind of larger chips and then make cubes out of those. So, I'm just gonna knock this down. And smaller is better with this. It's gonna cook more evenly and quickly in the microwave. Okay, so just toss all of this together in the bowl. And then we're gonna add just a couple of tablespoons of water. You know, there's plenty of water in the potato already, and that's kind of what we're relying on in the microwave. They're gonna steam from the inside. It's gonna give you this custardy, really good texture. You don't get that from regular steam. So that's about it. A little bit of salt, a little bit of oil. Excuse me, just give that a quick toss. Next, we're going to very tightly seal this with plastic wrap. All right, and this is gonna go into the microwave for 14 minutes. If you have a week-old microwave, you might wanna go a little longer, 14 and a half or 15 minutes. You don't really wanna overcook them. I would not recommend 16, but you don't wanna undercook them. You can taste them though. This is the secret about food. You taste it. Works brilliantly. All right, and then we're gonna just whack this into the microwave on high for 14 minutes. All right, it has been 14 minutes in the microwave. Smells like sweet potatoes in here, smells delicious. I'm gonna go grab it. Get your hot mitts. It is scalding, scorching, scary hot. And be very careful with this. There's gonna be a lot of steam trapped in there and it's really, really hot. So just kind of poke at it with something else and just let some of that out. Ooh, there we go. Next step, I'm going to grab my fats and we're gonna start with a little more salt. You know, I'm just gonna go for mostly butter. And for 2 sweet potatoes, you know, 3 tablespoons is probably sufficient, which is really not as much as you think. And so start with the butter and, you know, mash that in. In order to lighten this up, I like to use this thing called sour cream. And all sour cream is not created equal. This is Kelowna Supernatural, grass-fed, really fucking good. If you just take a good solid whack of this, and that actually doesn't have that much fat in it, which is too bad, actually, and just mix it in. Mix it in, gingerly. So get yourself a nice steak. Get yourself a nice piece of pork belly. Get yourself a nice hunk of meat and serve this as a side. You will not be disappointed at all. I promise you. There you go, cats. Dig in.